And just like that, the 30-minute mark has passed, and we are on what is the third episode of the recording session. Welcome back to Pass Up Survival. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist, and I am building stuff because I'm not gonna say it, not this time. I know that you guys were expecting me to say what I usually say in that situation, but I shan't. Okay, so first of all, let's fill in this area. So I need to go one back actually and use cobblestone again. That's interesting. But anyway, like yesterday, or not yesterday, it would be 2 days ago for you, but 2 minutes ago for me. Yesterday's episode, not yesterday's episode, 2 days ago's episode, the previous episode, there we go, of Pass Up Survival. I was talking about Portlandia, because why not? And I guess today, like I said at the end of the episode, which is 2 minutes ago for me, but 2 episodes ago for, you know what? Fuck it. 2 days? I'm just gonna stop. I said I was gonna stop, but I decided to continue my thought. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna talk about a couple anime that I started. Let's see. What animes have I started as of recent? Is that 2 or 3 blocks? Okay, so there should be like 1 block underneath. I'm confused, like, no, that'll do, okay. I had a depth perception issue, actually, which can happen from time to time. I know that it can in video games sometimes. That was my lucky number 9. Now it's not, because YOLO. But anyway, I've been watching a couple animes, like, what was it? Ah! Anyway. That was a bit exaggerated, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have reacted like that, I apologize. But, let's see, Mekakucity actors, which is, interesting. Only about 2 episodes are available right now, and it comes out, I believe, every Sunday. Every Sunday, there's a... What's wrong with this? Oh, I don't think that this is high enough, actually. Oh well, who cares? I'll just modify it because why not? And then cobblestone. That's all I use. Slightly modified build, but that's all right. It looks really silly from the back, but from the front, is that 3 blocks or no? That's 2 blocks. It looks weird. I don't know why. Anyway. Put some torches up here. And then I'll do a couple over here. There we go. And then fill this in with, not stained glass, but glass panes. Mekakucity, I need to get back to my topic. It's really hard, like, the reason that, like, I actually don't really... Compared to, like, adventuring and just, like, taking care of things, like, I prefer, like, general, like, survival episodes as opposed to building episodes, because building requires a bit more concentration, and it requires, pre-planning, because I need to know what I'm going to build, otherwise I'm going to look like an idiot, as opposed to, a normal episode where I can just, like, be, like, random, like, oh, I feel like recording Pass Up Survival right now, so I'm going to... And then, just call it a day. And because, like, building requires, like, a bit more, concentration compared to other stuff, I need to smelt some sand and make some more glass panes. What was I gonna say? Yeah, it just takes more concentration. But whatever the case may be, Mekakucity actors! Finally, I've said that name like 50,000 times. It's 2 episodes have aired so far, and I really like it. Like, typically, I say whenever you watch not just like anime, but any TV show in general, you should always watch at least 3 episodes because to see if you truly enjoy it. Because I don't think that like you shouldn't really judge like a show based on just its first episode alone, because generally speaking, the first episode isn't like the best. So this show has 2 episodes out already. This is gonna go out on a Monday, actually. So actually, by the time this goes up, it will have 3 episodes because it premieres every Sunday. So basically, it's like the not too distant future. Let me get some sand. I'd say probably about maybe 20 years in the future, maybe. Who knows? Put that and then add 3 more. I need some more coal. Maybe about like 3. What's wrong? I was like, what is going on? About like, yeah, about like 20 years in the future, there's this guy who had never, like, he had never set foot outside of, his apartment building in like 2 years. And there's like this random, he opened up this, message 2 years ago, oh, 2 years ago in the series. He opened up this message and there's this virus that appeared on his computer that's like this, like, really, honestly, she's kind of annoying. Like, at first she's like super annoying, but like, after like your first 2 minutes of being introduced to her, she's actually, a lot less annoying, but she's like this computer AI virus thing. Like, is it, like, she starts, like, when you first see her, you're gonna be like, oh my god, assuming you decide to check this out, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this chick is so annoying, what is she doing, like, what's going on? But after a while, she tends to grow on you, and you appreciate her charm for what it's worth. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, he just, so on the day that, so he ends up, like getting in, like, an argument with the virus thing, and, you know, the virus AI, if you will, and he ends up, spilling soda on his keyboard, and so for the first time in 2 years, he needs to leave his, his apartment building to go outside so he can buy a new keyboard, because apparently it's like, I believe it was like a holiday or something, or it was like a weekday, a non-business day, so he couldn't order by mail. And so, while he's out there, he discovers some interesting things, and, they haven't really explained really what's going on in the first 2 episodes. Like, you get introduced to one character, and then, like, the second episode, you're introduced to, like, another character. I'm not sure if the 3rd episode is going to, like, have you, if it's going to introduce another character, if it's going to be if it's going to, like, follow the backstory of another character, or if it's going to actually, like, explain what's going on, but from the summary, apparently, like, these kids have, like, they're, like, these kids who have, like, special abilities, which haven't really been explained yet. Which is interesting. Like, it's not really a bad thing. It's actually keeping me interested. It's making me want to watch more episodes, like to follow and see what's going on. But it's making me excited for each episode, so I can fully understand what's going on. But yeah, yeah, I haven't really seen enough of it. I've only seen 2 episodes, so I can't really, like, give you, like, too much information because they haven't really explained a lot. But I'd say if you want, like, an actual, like, you know, explanation, I'd say watching the 2 episodes yourself, or 3 by the time this goes up, and see what you think about it. I think it's interesting. It has a very unique concept, and from what I can tell, it's actually going to be it could actually be very sad at times. Like, the story for episode 2, following one character, is actually kind of, it wasn't really, like, sad, like, makes you cry sad, but it was still kind of sad. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, and then, let's see, other anime. Black Bullet. Basically what this one's about, it's like, this one's set in the future, and basically there are these monster things called Gastrea. I think it takes place about, I'd say about 10, 15 years in the future. There are these things called Gastrea, and they're like these monster things that are basically, like, destroyed a lot of humanity. Like, we would be considered the lost generation because our generation is the generation that got destroyed by the Gastrea, and a very small portion of humanity lives in Tokyo. And they're like, when the Gastrea came out, there are these girls. They're all girls, but there are these humans who are born with, like, red eyes, and they have, like, these special powers that allow them to fight the Gastrea. And, you know, every one of them, they're partnered with, like a, what do you call it, a protector, I guess, kind of like a sponsor, if you will, because, like, the Gastrea outbreak was 10 years before the anime takes place. So all of, like, the children with these special abilities are only, like, 10, 11 years old. They can't live by themselves. And so, like, they have, like, some of them are recruited, like, to, like, help fight off the Gastrea, and they have, like, little protectors, if you will, who, fight, you know, help fight the Gastrea. Like, they don't have superpowers or anything. They have to rely on weapons and everything. But, the girls are actually kind of, like, they're hated by, let me go to sleep. They're hated by the general population because the general population sees them as Gastrea. So, yeah, the general population sees them as Gastrea, so, like, they're generally hated by the majority of the population. Like, if a police officer, like, if one of the girls is caught, like, stealing, because, you know, some of them live in very desperate situations, like, the police officers will, like, instead of, like, putting them in jail, they'll just take them to, like, a random spot and then just, like, shoot the shit out of them with, like, you know, they'll just try to kill them, essentially. Because, like, majority of the people see them as Gastrea. They see them as the reason that, the world has been, that they're in the situation that they're in. Which isn't the case, but, you know, it is what it is. And so, yeah, it follows a story of, I'm always really terrible at this. Like, when it comes to anime, it takes me, like, 5 episodes to, like, learn the names of people. There's only been 3 episodes out so far. Because, I don't know, Japanese names, are just, I'm just not used to them, and so, as a result, it takes me a while to, like, learn the names of people. Like, some anime are pretty easy to learn, like, Dragon Ball Z, the characters weren't really like that, you know, Japanese sounding, so they're a bit easier to learn. And a lot of them were parodies of English words anyway. Let's see, not Naruto, but, what do you call it? I need wood. What is it? Fairy Tail, for example, a lot of the names are, a lot of the names are, like, Western names, so it's easy to learn. Attack on Titan, for some reason, everyone has a German name, so actually, that's actually not that hard to learn, because German names are actually pretty common for people. The United States. Or names of European origin, I should say. But anyway, what was his name? Like, basically, there's, like, this guy. He has, like, he's, like, 17 years old. He has a little girl. He's, like, the protector of this little girl. They sort of live with each other. And, they have, like, a very, very deep connection with each other. It's actually really, really, really heartwarming, I must admit, the connection they have with each other. But, they fight Gastrea. That's all I'll say about it. It's like, a lot of these anime, like, I might not be giving, like, the explanations justice, is because the explanation, the summaries for them are, like, just, like, so complicated that, like, you just need to see it yourself in order to, like, truly understand. I'm just giving you, like, little sneak peeks. And what was the other one? It was, like, I believe it was called Yowamushi Cycles, or Yowamushi Pedal. Yeah, I think it was Yowamushi Pedal. It's like this, it's a shonen anime, so generally for, like, younger, not like younger kids, but, you know, like, tweens. It's like, this kid, he goes into high school, and he's like this really nerdy kid. He's like super into anime. He doesn't have a lot of friends. I don't know why I came back. And, you know, but, he meets some people along the way, and it's discovered that he actually has a secret talent for cycling, you know, like bicycles, and he joins, like, the cycling club. This actually has 28 episodes out at the time of recording this, actually. He joins the cycling club, and it's actually pretty interesting. I'll just leave it at that. You can, if you're curious about more, you want to learn more about the anime, you can always watch it yourself. I think those were all the new series that I've watched over the past week or so. I think. Yeah, I'd say so. There might be one that I'm forgetting, but, you know, if there is, I'll probably leave, like, a text annotation or something like that. Anyway, whatever the case may be, it's actually the end of the episode, so liquid poos.